She says she's been called both a horse whisperer and a witch doctor, but she prefers fire starter.
I help people get their spark back, and their animals as well.
Alexa Linton's a healer, a Cowichan cowgirl on a mission.
Thank you. It wasn't easy staying on this path. There was a lot of pull to do something more traditional, be normal, so to speak. Graduated from kinesiology and got into equine sport therapy, which is essentially hands-on bodywork, saddle fitting with horses. Kind of as far away from working with people as I could be. I realized that I had to get over my fear of working with people on that level, doing healing work, and so that was when I discovered Body Talk.
Alexa says our bodies have an innate wisdom to know what's wrong with itself. She calls it energy medicine, mind-blowing, but simple.
I'll probably be able to pick up right away that event that happened with your brother when you were 3 and this thing and that thing, because it's all stored in us. And I do that through a form of biofeedback. As a practitioner, it's my job to just get out of the way, let it show up, and then we do a tapping technique at the end. We tap on the head, we tap over the heart, and all of a sudden things just start to shift. They're not worried about that thing that they've been worried about forever, or they have something that they've been scared of for the longest time, and they come up into contact with that thing and it's no longer an issue.
Alexa says past experience affects our body's energy levels. Touching, tapping, and talking can relink the body and the brain, letting both physical and emotional healing begin.
I don't think that we're meant as human beings to be in an unhappy state for our whole lives. It just doesn't make any sense. And what I've seen with my clients is the body, the mind naturally move easily towards a state of happiness and fulfillment and health.
Alexa has a degree in psychology, but she says some of her higher learning came from her close friend Diva, who enlightened her with horse sense.
I remember it was, for me, a huge turning point.
You see, 12 years ago when they first met, Diva refused to be goaded on in the exercise ring.
And just ignored me completely, like I wasn't even there, and I was yelling at her in the middle of the round pen. I mean, it must have looked ridiculous. It was the start of my training in emotional intelligence, where I needed to ground my feet, get really clear on what I wanted, and ask for it with consistency and assertiveness and fairness. And when I do that, she'll do anything for me.
Alexa has worked with thousands of dogs, cats, horses, and humans. With animals, she corrects behavior.
And I listen very astutely to what's needed by their body, so that I'm not going in and applying my own agenda and going, this is what needs to happen, and having them fighting me the whole way.
She helps people heal personal crisis, relationships, their health.
I tend to have amazing results because I'm not fighting anything. I'm just going with what already wants to happen with that innate wisdom that's already there.
But before she could help others, she had to find her own happiness.
For a long time, I hadn't even realized I'd been stuck. You know, normal becomes the normal. So even if normal's not great.
Instead, Alex says we should all become divas, divine inspired vessels of awesomeness.
Knowing what you need, being able to set boundaries, like Diva did, right, with me.
Yes, this diva's on a mission to help others find their fire and truly help them live a life they love.
It gets pretty magical after a while, because really, in the end, our body, our mind, they know how to be balanced, they know how to be healthy, they know how to be happy. We just gotta help it along a little bit. And then, who knows, sky's the limit.